Hello everyone, HUSSEIN is here and welcome to this video. In this video, I want to teach you how to rotate something and how to control the speed of the rotation. For example, here we have this small van and the scene is very simple. It's just a light and a wall and ground and this 3D model I got from Sketchfab. It's a free 3D model to download. And I will leave the link for this 3D model in the description. Alright, let's start doing this. The idea is I just want to rotate this on its own axis. So to start, I will hit N from the keyboard just to open this side panel, and I will go to the item, and here we have the rotation section. We have this axis rotating this along the X and Y and Z. I want to focus on the Y and ignore the X and Z. I will lock out all of these, just click and drag and lock everything and leave the Y active. Now if you hit R from the keyboard to rotate, only unlocked axis it will be triggered and the fan will be rotated. So alright, I will add a keyframe right here. I just want to record. Alright, so let's make this a little bit bigger, and at 0 I will add a keyframe. Just hit right click and add insert single keyframe, and now we have a keyframe right here and it's added right here as you can see. And for example, if you want add frame 30 or maybe 60, I will add another keyframe, but after I rotate this 360 degree. So go to the Y and let's add 360 degree. And now this should be rotated 360 degree, and after that hit right click and insert a single keyframe. So now we have a simple rotation start from 1 and ends at 30 as you can see. I will split this to 2 like that so I can access the graph editor because I just want to show you the animation that we got right here. Hold Ctrl and hit the middle mouse button and move the mouse down just to scale this to the Z so we can make the curve here visible. And so you can see here we have the animation that we got. The animation will go slow and it will speed up here, and then it will go slow again when it reaches this area. So this area and this area here, the animation will be slow. I don't want any variation in the speed. I just want to make this constant. So to do that, just select these two keyframes and then hit T, and you will access the interpolation menu and choose linear. So now we got this linear animation. So the speed here, it's similar to the speed right here. I mean, the speed right here, it's the same here and here. We don't have now any variation, and that's very important. Otherwise, you will have a wavy animation. So now we got this, and the result looks cool. You can minimize this, or you can switch this to another viewer. So let's go from this to the, let's see, where should we go? Let's go to the dope sheet, and as you can see, this is the animation that we got. All right, and let's access the action editor, and now we have an action. You can give this a specific name just to recognize it. Head action, for example, underscore R for rotation, and now we just recognized this with this R letter. All right, and after that just hit push down. I just want this action to be recorded, and that's it. All right, after that go back here and let's access the non-linear animation, and now we have our animation right here stored. After storing the animation right here, go to the side panel. If you don't have it, just hit N to open it and scroll down until you access the action clip. Open this and scroll down again, and let's maximize this just a little bit so we can see the details here. So here we have the playback scale and the repeat. The repeat is very simple. It's just copying this multiple times. All right. For example, I can add 10, and now we have a nice rotation. Reached the 300 frame. You can make the period a little bit longer. For example, if I play the animation here, it will reach the 250 and it will go back to 0. If you want to maximize that, it's very simple. Just go here to this option here to the end, and let's add 1000, for example. As you can see here, now it's become longer. And for the repeat, for example, I can add 100 instead of 10. As you can see, the animation now become very long. That's something cool. So now we got very nice animation. It's very cool and continuous and nice. But in case you want to control the speed, you can do that by manipulating the playback scale. For example, I will add 0.5. That will make it even faster. You can see how fast this is. And if you want to recognize it, I guess we can. For example, let's grab this. All right, let's go to the material. Let's see, where is it? And I will add another material right here and create a new, and I will change the color to red. I just want to recognize this area. Select this face and let's hit assign to assign this red material to this area so we can see it, and then tab out, and now you can see how fast this will be. All right, and now you can recognize it. And if you want to go faster, just make this smaller, for example 0.2, and now hit play, and now it's very fast. If you want to make it slower, go beyond 1, for example it's at 2 here, and you can see how slow this will be. So it's very nice. All right, now I will add a camera. The camera is already right here, by the way, and I will look at the scene from the eye of the camera. I will hit 0 from the numpad so I can see my scene, and I just want to make a simple shot and some motion blur. So if we want to make a motion blur, the object it should move so fast. In this case, using 2 here in the playback scale is not going to work. So let's add, for example, 0.2 to make it fast. All right, so this is the first thing, and the animation is exist. All right, after that I will switch the render from Eevee to cycle. All right, and I will render with the GPU compute, and I will activate the denoise in the viewport. I think we don't need it. So after that, let's go to the render setting here, and here we have the motion blur option. Let's activate this one so we can get a motion blur effect. And I think that's all what we need to do here. You can make a depth of field, but I think that's not necessary for now. And let's move the keyframe, for example, to number 7 or whatever number is. It's not a matter. And let's make a simple render. Let's go to the, by the way, here in the render, I guess I will change the max samples to, I don't know, 800 because it's too much for. And minimum sampling, let's add, for example, 300. All right, that's very cool. And I will render this with 1920 with 1080. You can change that from here. You can pick whatever dimension here. And I guess that's it for a still image. So now I will render this, and I just want to see what's going to happen. Let's go to the render and render the image. And when the render being finished, I will be back. The render is finished, and as you can see here, we have very nice motion blur. If you want to make that even stronger, you can do that. So let's exit from here. You can go to the setting, by the way, if you like. Here we have the shutter speed. The shutter speed is the time, as you can see here, the shutter is the time taken in a frame between shutter open and close. Alright, so this is camera stuff. When you want to take a shot in front of the sensor, we have a shutter, something block the light. And this, if this goes slowly, you will create a motion blur effect. If this goes so fast, the image will be freezed with all details. So if we want to make the motion blur effect a little bit stronger, you can increase the amount here. So as you can see, it's zero point 0.5. For example, if we add zero point 0.1, the shutter will be so fast, it will close so fast. If I hit F12 to render this, you can see the result. As you can see, it's almost like never moving. So this is the idea, right? And now I will go back here and I will add 1 instead of zero point 0.5. And now I will render this again. Now you can see the difference. So this is how to create a motion blur. I hope you like this video, and in case you want more Blender tutorials, you can check my channel. And I will leave in the first comments a link takes you to my courses in case you want to learn more. Alright, Hussein is here, and see you very soon.